Hey, what's good, powerful people? This is the Power Living with Purpose podcast with David Henderson, and this is Midweek Motivation. The president is not responsible for changing your life. You are. All right. Midweek Motivation is sponsored by DCH Merch. That's www.dchmerch.com. All right. So, like I said, the president is not responsible for changing your life. You are. You know what I'm saying? We want to put everything on the president. Oh, if this president gets in office, everything's going to be so bad. If this president gets in office, everything is going to be so great. It's only going to be a certain amount better or a certain amount worse. Everything else relies on you. Your decisions. You, not them. All these people online debating about politics all day and night. At the end of the day, you can be whatever you want to be regardless of who's in the White House. Things only going to get but so bad, and they only going to get but so good. They're not going to get so far gone that nobody can become successful, and it's not going to be so good that nobody can be a failure, all right? You are responsible for changing your life every 4 years, not the president. Okay, you can debate online all day. This is what's wrong with the Democrats. This is what's wrong with the Republicans. If you're not where you want to be in life, it's a problem with you. It ain't the Democrats that's stopping you from being successful. It ain't the Republicans that's stopping you from being successful. It ain't the Libertarians or the Independents stopping you from being successful in life. It's you. Look in the mirror. If you spend all day and all night online debating about politics and you're not where you want to be in life, it's your fault. It ain't the president. It ain't the mayor, it ain't the city council, it ain't the county commissioner, it ain't the state representative, it ain't the governor, it ain't the senators, it ain't the president, it's you. So if you focus on you, then you will have a better life. Because it's not the president's responsibility to make you successful, it's your job. Okay. You've seen it time and time again. You see parents who set their kids up for success, right? They give them the best of this. They give them the best of that. They put them in the right schools. They give them the right opportunities. They do everything they can to keep them out of trouble. Do all of that stuff. And what happens? The kid does wrong anyway. You can be a great parent, but you can't make your child follow the right things and do it. Because sometimes they're going to do what they want to do. All right? So, yeah, you're responsible for setting your kids up for success. But it's their responsibility to actually do what they're supposed to do. All right. With a public education, you see kids go to school. Some kids apply themselves to be the top of the class, go on and get college scholarships and go on to be great successes in life, while other kids don't apply themselves and don't become what they could be in life. Teacher, as a principal, superintendent, you're responsible for setting them up for success, but they're responsible for actually doing what they need to do. All right, with Medicaid and Medicare and health insurance, the company can provide you the health insurance and set you up to where you can go to the doctor and get the checkups, but they can't make you stop eating fast food. They can't make you stop eating fried food and smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol all the time. They can't stop you from eating the worst foods and doing the worst things you can do for your health. Their responsibility is to set you up to where the doctors can monitor everything and the hospitals can be there to take care of things when stuff goes wrong. But it's your responsibility to take care of your health, so you don't have to go through medicine after medicine after treatment after treatment after illness after illness after disease. All right. In terms of a high school student going to college, the counselor can set you up, help you get all the scholarships, help you get your financial aid. But when you get to college, as a college student, you have to actually go to class. You have to actually apply yourself. The counselor's responsibility is to set you up for success. But as a college student, you have to actually do what you're supposed to do so you don't flunk out or get kicked out. All right. In terms of people getting internships, if you're a college student and you got an internship during the summer, your counselor was helping you get set up for that, but you have to go there and be impressive. You have to go there and do a great job so they look at you as somebody who they can hire right after graduation. Your counselor's responsibility is setting you up for success, but your job is to actually do what you need to do to become successful. People who just who don't go to college, who go to work or get a 2-year degree and then go to work, people that have helped you to get where you're trying to go, their responsibility is to help you get your foot in the door. Your job is to start where you are and work your way up and work your way up and work your way up. Not to do stupid stuff and get fired, not to do stupid stuff and keep getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Your job, at whatever job you start at, is to do what you need to do to move up. That's your responsibility, not the people who got you in the door. In terms of athletes, entertainers, and entrepreneurs who make a whole lot of money, okay, the people that helped you get started and gave you good advice or told you, helped you along the way, or people that helped build your company with you, or the coaches that trained you, the trainers that trained you and everything like that, your agents help you get a good contract, all of that stuff. For an athlete, they can help you get that contract, but they can't force you to spend your money right and save your money right and understand how taxes work in America. So you understand that investments are not taxable. Nonprofit donations are not taxable. Money you spend on all the stupid stuff, that's taxable. Learn the tax system. You know what I'm saying? If you're an entrepreneur or an entertainer, stop complaining about how much gets taken from taxes. Learn the tax system. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay taxes in America when you learn how to invest your money and donate the proper way at the proper ratios and split your companies up so you have less tax liability. But anyway, so if you're somebody who goes to church all the time, the pastor can't force you to change. You know what I'm saying? The worship leader or your spiritual leader can't force you to change. All they can do is set you up for success. They can tell you what you need, how you need to live your life, the principles of living the right way, but they can't force you. The president, just like all those other situations, can only try to do things to set the country up for success, to try to create a level playing field, to try to fight against discrimination, even though one presidential candidate seems to fight for discrimination. But, their job is supposed to be to help make it where people do not get discriminated against. People do not have to go through unjust situations. The police can't just get away with killing people left and right or doing the wrong thing. You see one candidate, wanting police to get away with murder. But basically, like, the thing is, the president can be the best president in the world and set everything up for success, and you can still be a total failure because you didn't take advantage of any of those things. In America, from a child, you got a public education system. Regardless how good or bad it is, it's free. You can go to school and have free lunch, typically, if you're low income. You got Medicaid, you got EBT, food stamps, you got public housing, you got all these different type of things that can help the people at the lowest level of income rise to the middle. But people have to actually do what they got to do to get from low to middle. People, you were born in the middle. If you want to get to upper middle, you got to do something different. If everybody in your family, all they ever did for last 100 years is just work a job, and you want to be a business owner, you want to be an entertainer, you want to be an athlete, you want to be highly successful financially, you got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go to work and spend your money trying to impress people. You got to do something different. And if you want to change your life, change your mental health, change your outlook, change everything around you, you got to make the difference. You know what I'm saying? The church you go to or the people that try to encourage you, all they can do is try to set your mind frame up for success. You got to be the one. So every 4 years, remember, the president is not responsible for changing your life. You are responsible for changing your life. Just like every level of life, as a child, a teenager, young adult, a parent, older adult, all that. It's on you, regardless of who the president is. Yes, I hope we have the best president every 4 years, but even if we don't, it's on you to become successful. And regardless of who's in that White House, you can be whatever you want to be. All right, so vote, yes, great, all of that. But at the end of the day, they're not responsible for making you successful or changing your life. You are. And this is the Power Living with Purpose Midweek Motivation by David C. Henderson, sponsored by DCH Merch. Stay powerful, my friends. God bless.